Well, good afternoon. We are headed up to Sisters, Oregon. We're gonna go pick up Jim, take him out to the woods, and try to find his car. So apparently Jim was doing some backcountry exploring yesterday when he got his Scion high-centered up on a log. With no phone service and no one else around, Jim had to hike out, and he hiked about 8 miles until someone finally came along, picked him up, and gave him a ride back to town. The problem was, Jim did not hike out the same way he drove in because there was a shorter way out. And then the people who picked him up took him out a completely different way from there. So Jim isn't 100% sure how to get back to his car. So we're gonna go pick him up from his house, head out to the woods and do a little search and rescue mission for a Scion. And I would always rather search and rescue for cars than people. So let's go have some fun. All right, so we're here with Jim. We're up in the White's Creek Canyon looking for his car because he got high-centered on a log and had to hike out. What do you say, about 8 miles you had to hike out of there? There it is, yeah. So you came all the way around the canyon the other way and back this way. All right, well let's go
figure.
Take a look and see what we can figure out.
Great.
It's just starting to snow flurry too. Yeah. There's supposed to be a storm rolling in tonight. It's gonna dump a bunch of snow out here, and something just jumped in the bush over there.
Oh yeah? Oh,
yeah.
Good to know there's something down here alive, huh? Sounds good.
Well, it could be good, it could be bad, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's supposed to be a snowstorm coming. It's going to dump a bunch of snow in here, and if it does that, this would have been a lot harder to get out.
Which one?
That.
Oh, that's the old one.
So, that is probably the culprit right there. And if that's one log that goes all the way through, it is. Yep, that one log goes in front of that tire and behind that one. I'm thinking, make sure it's not touching the oil pan or anything like that. Nope, you got just a little bit of plastic hanging down, but it's well off of your oil pan. Yeah. So, do you have your keys for it?
Sorry?
Do you have your keys for it?
Oh, catching? No. I wouldn't do that.
You'll be walking out of here twice.
That's right. Okay.
I've had that happen to me before. Get hours out into the woods and the guy's like, oh, I forgot my keys. Okay, so what we did, we got the log behind this tire in front of that tire. So I stacked a bunch of branches in here so that, turn it all the way to the right so this tire swings forward. Stack a bunch of branches in here, and then when I turn to the left, hopefully it helps this climb up on here. And on the other side over here, what I did, since there was a gap between the log and the tire, again, by turning it this way, move the tire back and opened up that gap, and I filled this gap as rigid as I can with all these branches. And now when I turn to the left and try to back up, this tire trying to go forward should help shove the car backwards, which will help that other one climb over the log. So you can be cameraman for this part, that way you get a really good view of it not working if it doesn't.
Yeah.
We'll use the winch. I don't want to spin your tires a whole bunch on all that. So I will
What are you going to try to do now?
So I'm gonna turn my truck around and back it in here. And then we'll use the winch off of one of those trees up there.
Oh, okay.
And just pull it backwards off of that.
That's simpler.
Gotta find a nice tree.
Wow, nice job. You might have done this before.
It'd be really nice if we had a tree like right here.
But of course, maybe the two of us could drag something down a little bit, but
I think we're getting somewhere. I'm good with just staying out here and playing in the woods all day though.
oh, you rascal. Going back to nature.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I better stand wide, huh?
in theory, this tire's against that tree.
Right.
That tire over there needs to come back over. If we pull in your back end sideways, it'll bring it back over.
Okay.
Since we don't have any trees right behind to block off of, so.
Yeah, that's open space.
Good.
Alrighty.
Should work.
So let me see.
Okay.
All right, I'm up here. I think I'm
Okay,
safe, right? Great.
All right. We're off the log. So,
That looks good. Listen. I'm gonna run over your reel here.
that's okay. That just gives me traction.
Okay.
Not where I intended to make a U-turn, but it worked. Alright, it's making a dragging noise. You've got just a very non-important piece of plastic touching. It's not anything important.
What's going on? Okay.
So I'm going to pull all that rigging in.
Yeah.
Back my truck the rest of the way through here.
Okay.
And then we'll head out this
That
way,
way.
go back home this way.
Okay.
Instead of trying to get your car over this again.
Yeah, that sounds, looks like it's way too complicated for
Yeah.
that. Right.
So
Right.
I'll start winding in all this speed. But the important part's done.
You got that right. That was the right. That was what I needed done right.
How old are you, Jim?
82.
82?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Well, good for you for still being out here and having fun at 82.
Oh, hey, you know, it's fun. I'm learning. Little too.
You're
Huh?
the same age as my grandpa.
Was that right? And how about you?
I'm 36.
Oh, right. I was just about to guess in the mid-30s. I might be going right or left to get out of here now. Back to the other way.
Let's find out, because we can't go back the way we came in.
That's right.
So we are going to follow this out. There's a T intersection. There's another intersection that comes in from the backside.
Okay.
And this is just going to continue right on out.
I can hardly see it.
I know, there's no like T intersections. That's in F15. So
Okay.
we're basically going to stay on this main road. There's intersections, but none of them are like we're going to come up to. It's going to split. They're going to be like cut off back or something like that.
Okay.
So
You know what? Just in case I'm a little dizzy on that stuff, I'll go up as far as I have to pull over and let you go by me. How's
Okay.
that? And I'll follow you.
yeah, and I got some radios too. I'll give you one radio and I'll have one, and we can talk on the way out.
Oh, okay.
If I remember to put them in the truck.
Well, don't worry about it.
Okay.
We don't really need that.
You go forward. I'll go backward till we get to a place we can turn around.
Okay. Now what?
I think that's as far as we're going to plan for now.
Great. At some point I want to see you again. Shake your hand.
Oh yeah. We're gonna make sure you get all the way out and back to like paved road. Then we'll make sure everything's good. All right, what an awesome dude. Jim is 82 years old, still out here wheeling it up, having fun in the woods, just enjoying the outdoors. Even if he's in a Scion, just that one log caught him just right and stopped him. So we got him spun out and around, not quite how I was planning to do it, but it worked, so that's what we did. Now he's gonna head out forward, I'm gonna head out backwards until I can turn around, and then we're gonna work our way back out of the woods. So we came in a completely different way than Jim did, because he got, somebody got out of the ruts. So it happens when you're paying more attention to the camera than the driving. But we came into here a completely different way than Jim came in, because Jim had to hike out. So we came back in the way that people took him out, so he wasn't 100% sure how to get here. And now we're going out the way that Jim came in, so I'm not 100% sure how to get out. I mean, I know the way out of here just fine, but it's not the way we came in, so I'm not sure of exactly what we're gonna run into as far as snow and stuff like that. Okay, we got turned around, and now I'm gonna head in front of Jim because I know the way out pretty well. And since he came up here and stranded up here and hiked out and got taken out a different way and hauled in a different way, he just doesn't want to be the one leading the way. So that's okay. I can lead the way out, and we'll just have him tag along behind. All right, here is the bridge over Winch Creek. Beautiful out here. Look at that. Now I know I'm probably saying Winch Creek wrong, but I don't care because that's how I say Winch Creek. We need to get Jim in a Jeep. I think he'd do really good. All right, Jim took the lead again, and he don't mess around out in the woods. We're doing almost 40 miles an hour. I mean, we are back on a fairly main road here. The final straight stretch almost to the pavement. So right up here, we're gonna be back on the paved road, headed back into town, which means that is it for this job. This is the type of job I love doing. Just an awesome dude. He was having a blast the whole time. We got to go hang out in the woods for a bit, and now we are, oh, one big bump. Oh. And now we hit pavement. But that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.